going? It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's jerky night. But it's not just any jerky night. This is our 300th subscriber extra special jerky night. We figured a way to celebrate maybe would be to try to do something super fancy with our jerky this time. So we're going to make our jerky out of filet mignon. That's right. I bought 2 pounds of filet mignon and we're going to cut this up. We're going to do it by hand. I don't think it's going to do very well in the slicer, but we're going to cut this up and we're going to put it in our Snugtopia and we're going to marinate it overnight and see how it turns out tomorrow. Tonight's recipe for our 23rd episode is going to be easy jerky. And the ingredients in that marinade are 5 teaspoons of salt, this is per pound, 5 teaspoons of black pepper, 1 1/2 cups of soy sauce, 1 cup of red wine vinegar, and 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Pretty simple. A lot of the few ingredients that are here. I don't know whether or not this is going to be able to go in the Snugtopia with all the liquids, but we'll give it a shot and see how it pans out. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get the filet sliced up, and we'll see what happens after that. So tender. Alright, so there we have our meat cut up. Some of it was very firm and easy to cut. Some of it was super tender and just falling apart. So we'll have to see how that works out for us. In the meantime, I am going to need a bigger bowl to marinate this in. So we're going to just put this in a bigger bowl right now. And then we are going to go ahead and start the marinade. Maybe we'll do the other way around. Maybe we'll do the marinade first. And then we will put the meat in. Let's do that. Alright, let's start out like we always do with the dry goods. We'll start out with 10 teaspoons of salt. That's a lot of salt. And 10 teaspoons of black pepper. One 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Next we have 2 cups of red wine vinegar. And 3 cups of soy sauce. All right, let's mix it. All right, well, let's put the meat in, cover it up, put it in the fridge. Only need to mix it a little, it's so going to be so drenched. Alright, let's leave it to soak. Cover it up, put it in the fridge, and I'll see you tomorrow. We'll see how it turns out. Alright, it's Saturday morning. We're all ready to get this jerky in the dehydrator and get it started. We're super excited to see how it turns out. I have gone ahead and sieved the meat, and it is ready to load up. So let's get started. All right, there we have it. It's all loaded up, ready to go. Some of the pieces are a little bit thicker than I normally like, and some of the pieces were stringy and falling apart just because of the nature of that cut of meat. So we did our best with what we have. I think it's gonna turn out to be overall a good batch. It may take a little longer on some of the pieces to actually finish up. But I don't know, let's plug it in, let's crank it up and see where we're at in a few hours. I'll see you back then. All right, it's been about 3.5 hours. I gave it a little extra time before checking because, you know, it's thicker and whatever. So let's go ahead and take a look and probably give a quick rotation to the trays. Starting to get done, but it's still pretty moist. So yeah, it looks like we'll have some done in about an hour. So we'll give it another hour, and then we'll, I guess, give our filet mignon jerky a try, huh? All right, we'll see you back then. All right, so I think we're ready to try some of our filet mignon jerky. I'm kind of nervous. Let's grab a piece and give it a try. So that first piece I tried was kind of crispy and crumbly, so I didn't particularly like the texture. So we're going to try another piece, one that's got a little more substance to it, and let's give that a try. All right, we're going to talk about two things here. We're going to talk about two things here. First of all, the texture of the meat. Filet mignon, I do not think, is suited for making jerky. The texture of the meat it almost like it falls apart. It's not chewy. It's kind of grainy. Feels almost like it's turned to powder. It's so dehydrated. So if I were to give the meat portion of this a rating, I would probably give it a 4. Now this particular marinade is okay. The pepper is really standing out a lot. I think overall, if I were to combine the scores and give it a score, I'm going to give it maybe a 6. It's edible. I was hoping for a lot more, but I'll be honest, it's just okay. I'm going to go back to my eye round steak for the next one, happily, and hopefully we'll have a better batch. But sadly, for our 300th extra special episode, it didn't turn out so good. We'll still snack on it, of course, but you know, now we know why they don't, beyond the price, they don't use filet mignon for beef jerky. Well, there you go. Thanks for stopping by and sharing this time with me, and we will get back with you on this in a couple of weeks. All right, see you later. P.S. Thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate it. Bye now.